Why 7? A Dvar Torah for Parashat Balak. During my short encounter with the marketing world, I remember a post by Adam Tal who claimed that psychologically, there's a much greater chance that potential customers will read a post that offers 7 tips for than any other number. This is not his invention. In the world of biblical typological numbers, the number 7 plays a leading role, and Balaam provides us with an interesting opportunity to examine the relationship several commentators have with this phenomenon. I will mention that in my opinion the role of the number 3 in 2400 could just as easily be examined, but I only work here. I will divide the commentators who delved into this topic into 2 groups, with the slight differences among the subgroups. But before we look at the opinions of the commentators, it's worthwhile to determine the boundaries of our inquiry. The discussion centers around the interpretations of 2 different verses. The first verse is Bamidbar Kaf Gimel Aleph, and Balaam said unto Balak, "Build me here 7 altars, and prepare for me 7 bullocks and 7 rams." Most commentaries that will be addressed dealt with this pasuk and focused on the question, why 7? Rashi, on the other hand, referred to the subject in pasuk Daled, and he said to him, "I have prepared these 7 altars, and I have offered a bullock and a ram on each altar." Rashi says in his explanation to this pasuk, it doesn't say here, "I have prepared 7 altars." It says, "I have prepared these 7 altars." Balaam said before Hashem, "Their forefathers built 7 altars, and I made as many as all of them together." According to Rashi, the purpose is not to answer the question of why we chose 7 altars as opposed to 8 or 6. Rashi chose to compare Balaam's altar with those of the patriarchs. "I am greater than them, since I built as many altars as all of them together, and I offered as many offerings on each altar." Chizkuni brings us back to the why 7 question and reaches a similar conclusion. So far, there have been 7 righteous people who have made offerings: Adam, Hevel, Noach, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, and Moshe. Balaam decides to show the Blessed One be He that he is more righteous and made as many offerings as all of them together. What both commentators have in common is that the number 7 is almost coincidental. Ostensibly, if the forefathers had offered 9 offerings, or one of the earlier righteous people had not made one, the number 7 could have been replaced by 6 or 9, or any other random number. In contrast, Ibn Ezra's opening point, followed by Ramban, is different. He claims the number 7 is fundamental. 7 altars, there are deep secrets that will only be understood by a few, such as the 7th day, week, and year, and the 7 lambs offered. Hashem also said unto Yov, "Take ye 7 bullocks and 7 rams, and when offering a whole to he who is whole, then shall the spirit of wisdom be renewed, and the wise shall understand." Ibn Ezra illustrates the importance of the number 7 in quite a few examples, but even more important is the secret which he hints at. According to Ibn Ezra, the number 7 has a special status, perhaps because 7 is the highest number among the non-divisible numbers of 10, which is the mathematical system preferred by Ibn Ezra as demonstrated in his commentary on the 10 Commandments. When you offer whole equals number 7 to the whole, meaning Hashem, the spirit of wisdom will be renewed, which is above my understanding at the moment. In conclusion, was the number 7 a matter of principle according to the medieval commentators? We seem to have seen 2 different opinions. Will these insights affect how I see the world tomorrow? I hope so, but still haven't figured out how. Why don't you send me 7 insights to help me out? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, send it to a friend, and press like. I am Dovi Holtz, one who loves Tanakh.